Welcome to the back
to the back
to the back
to the back
podcast. I'm Dakota.
I'm Sarah. Are we saying our weird names weird today?
We saying our weird names?
Yeah, our
weird
weird
names weird?
Names weird. I'm Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Kind of. I love my name, but like you can't make a nickname out of it.
Sarah.
Sar.
Sa.
Sa.
What's up?
What's up?
I don't even know how many people in my generation know what that's from. I think if anything, they know it from Scary Movie, not the actual thing.
What's the actual?
It's a commercial.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say The
What's
Office.
that?
I was like, it's not. That's not.
Oh,
the
I
actual.
forgot about The Office.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, if I mentioned Scary Movie first, why would I think The Office came first? Because Scary Movie came out before.
Did
The
it?
Office. Yes. At least the one they did. I think it was like one of the early Scary Movies.
Maybe.
Now I want to watch it, bro. Now I actually, last time I said I was gonna fall asleep. I forgot what movie it was.
Napoleon Dynamite.
I didn't. But I want to watch it, but now I want to rewatch The Office. Mainly because I watched, that cooking channel, Binge with Babish, that I've been showing you. I've been getting into his backlog of his videos, some of the more popular ones that blew up. This was actually only 2 years ago, but he made the fettuccine Alfredo when Michael did his run.
Oh yeah.
And also Kevin's chili and multiple things.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I want to watch The Office.
Does he make Angela's is it brownies that she makes after she has kids?
I don't think he
or
makes them
something.
yet.
Yeah.
I don't know though. He also, I watched it this morning. I watched butter noodles from Community, and he's also done the chicken fingers from Community. Welcome to another episode.
Yeah.
I don't know what this episode's gonna be about. No clue whatsoever.
Well, you told me, was it yesterday or the day before, that last week was our 25th episode.
Yes, this will be our 26th.
Yeah, but I just didn't even realize that. I don't know. It feels like it's been more.
Well, I mean,
we've been doing this since
pretty much every week.
January.
Since the middle of January, yeah.
Except for the 2 weeks we took off.
That makes sense because there's 52 weeks in a year.
Oh,
half of 52 is 26.
Yeah.
Half of the year.
Yeah.
Quick math.
I'm not good at it.
Yeah, I was actually just watching a YouTuber and he's talking about basically on the subject of how he's actually not one of those people who think school's meaningless. Because someone in the Twitch chat was like, I'm watching you instead of doing my math homework right now. But he ended it with, except for math, I don't use any of that anymore. He's like, there's no point unless you're going to a further deeper math. But I kind of agree with that. And math was my favorite subject and best subject. But honestly, the more useful categories are English and then history.
Specifically government. I wish that would be something we focused on.
I want to say science, but only certain science.
Biological.
And
even science. Then
I don't need to know about chemistry unless I'm going into chemistry, man.
I don't feel like I think so earth science and biology are important because it teaches us about the world around us. To know how your body works. I think that's important. And even then I'll say
my body's telling me I'm tired. Hey Peter. Hey.
Do it.
Peter.
You're so weird. I know.
I swear to God, I don't think my Family Guy impressions are spot on.
They're good though.
I share something with Seth MacFarlane's genes because I don't sing that well, but the best type of music I sing well is crooner 50s.
You kill it with crooner
and that's
music.
his style. And I can do the best impressions I do are from Family Guy and the ones that he voices Stewie and Peter. Brian's actually hard, and that's just his regular voice. I don't know how to do a Seth MacFarlane voice.
You can only do Seth MacFarlane doing someone
impressions.
Else. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anybody I sound like, so I'm cool.
I feel like I wonder. I don't know who you'd be a good impression with. I mean, I bet you could. I wonder if you could do an anime boy, mainly because most anime characters are voiced by women. Luffy's a woman.
I could probably, if I worked at that, I think that I would do really well for.
No, it's get gone. I know Kilo was a woman.
I think I would do well voicing little boys in cartoons and anime.
Yeah.
Because I have just enough because I have a wide range, singing wise. Yeah. I can go from soprano, like a low soprano now, to a high tenor. So there's a little bit of like that whole, you saw that, like that whole challenge, was it Sabrina Carpenter song?
The one that just came out?
The one that's like really big, where
I think I've only heard it sped up.
Yeah,
it's popular sped up. I don't think.
Well, there's a part where she goes from like soprano down to an alto, and like the whole thing on TikTok was like soprano because most musicals lend to soprano for women, and so like all these theater girls that couldn't do it, and then the altos are like, it's our time to shine. And I'm like, well, it's not hard for me, but that's also because I have a decent range,
You're underselling yourself. You have a really good range.
Well, I just thought it was like, I don't know. Sometimes the things that trend, they're like, this is really hard. I'm like, is it?
Oh.
I mean, I guess. But I mean, I don't know what it's like to only be able to sing in a certain octave. So that's really the point. I don't even know what the point of that was. Oh, that because I have decent range, I think I could do Little Boys well for animating.
Holy cannoli, Batman.
It's funny is like the reason it slowed down is because I realized what I was saying as it was coming out of my.
I saw like if this is a movie, you're like it would pause and like your brain would like explode.
Yeah. That's gross.
I can change subject. It's funny. I was trying to go to Twitter to see like what's trending, to see if there's anything you need to talk about. I mean, besides like the Olympics, shout out USA and gymnastics, women's soccer. We don't have the
most gold, but we have the most medals all around.
Did you see that? I think she's the Korean, the shooter who like is trending because how like badass she looks with like the professional things and how like it's so. I'll show it to you later.
I know that we got last.
It's the most aura.
We
ever.
got last. We got last.
That's
in
funny to me. I'm happy
a nation
about
that refuses to ban guns, right?
Yeah.
And it's all about guns. We got last.
Yeah.
It's just super gross.
But the other thing I was gonna mention that I actually saw trending, was Jamaican. I was like, why is Jamaican trending? And I thought it was the Olympics, because that would make sense. No, it's about people.
Kamala Harris.
Yes, but if I saw a funny tweet, it was like MAGA people saying she's not black, she's Jamaican.
What do you think Jamaica consists of? Mostly?
What?
I don't know.
That's insane.
That's a whole other colorism topic and like whatever. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, that was I rewatched the replay of the women's gymnastics.
Yeah. I was trying to find this is her. Look at the and she's like I think she took home gold.
That's weird.
But like the way she did it is so clean.
Stance.
It's the most. It's like so
movie accurate.
Yeah, it's like someone said John Wick has 24 hours. I know, but it's
like most of the time when they're shooting in movies, it's so no.
I think it's Kim Yeji is her name. Pronounce that right?
Crazy I'm ready aura. For track and field, man.
Oh my god, I missed Usain Bolt.
No.
Is what's her name running?
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Not Sha'Carri. My generation Sha'Carri. Like she has like some, what I'm talking about?
I think there is somebody that's coming back. I don't remember all their names. I know Sha'Carri because of everything that happened and that because she is from our area.
Yeah.
But there's actually a lot of Texans in the games.
Really? I mean, actually, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, Simone is from Spring, Texas. So she's a Texan.
Yeah.
And then also there was somebody that I think on the Brazilian gymnastics team which got bronze.
Allyson
Felix.
Felix.
From here. Yes, I think she's coming back.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. But from the women's gymnastics, one of the people from Brazil, she's from here, or like I guess maybe she moved. I don't know how that works.
Because I know like in like football or soccer, when you like play for like the World Cup.
Yeah, you play from your...
No, you can choose.
Really?
If you have like if you were born somewhere or you grew up somewhere, some people choose. And that's a lot of people like with the whole French team, how a lot of them are African, and they're like if they actually played from the country they were born in or their ethnicity is, the French would not be as dominant.
Yeah.
Because most of them are African.
But it's not that way for the Olympics, though, I don't think. I think you have to...
I don't know. Actually, I really don't know.
No, because there's that snowboarding chick from the Winter Olympics, remember?
Yes.
They grew up here, but she had citizenship in China.
Isn't Naomi Osaka, doesn't she represent Japan in the Olympics?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure she does Japan.
Yeah.
Even though I think she grew up here, at least.
Something like that. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I was just saying, couldn't Luka play for our team, is my point.
I'm just upset he couldn't play.
Yeah.
That guy really sucks.
Oh no, I'm kind of glad he's getting a rest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was severely injured and like broken something. Like he needs the rest.
He was playing through whatever, so I'm hoping he gets some rest and we come back full force and we get healthy Luka. You know. So, but yeah, it's been I've watched. I'm not. Some of it, like we watched the women's soccer today in real time. For the most part. So not all of them I'm catching in real time, but I'm like at night watching replays of everything.
Yeah.
So like the prime, when it's like prime time.
Yeah.
It's the only time I'm patriotic.
Yeah.
And I get really patriotic.
That and the World Cup, but it's basically the same thing. Like world sports, basically.
Yeah.
That's it.
We saw Deadpool yesterday.
Amazing.
I was gonna ask you, so of trilogies, right?
Yeah.
Where would you rank like
like all movie trilogies or Marvel or superhero? Because I have answers for all.
Okay, we can do
like off the bat. No, I meant like all the categories. Are you saying Marvel?
Marvel, yeah.
Oh, Guardians, easy. It's easy. Guardians.
You think Guardians?
It's easy Guardians.
But this comes close, right?
Yes, and I think. But
after that would be Captain America.
I think Captain America might be a little before. I'm not sure though. It's you gotta think it's first Avenger, which is underrated, and then it's Winter Soldier, and then Civil War.
True, yeah.
Like it's insane. People forget that's the Cap movie. That's the third Cap movie. But yeah, those are definitely the top three. I'm trying to think of because I haven't even seen. I mean, I've seen all three Thors. I haven't seen the fourth one, but that's definitely not. Yeah. That's not it. Iron Man is underrated as a trilogy, but I just don't think it. The last two did as well as Deadpool or Guardians or Cap. I don't know. There's Spider-Man, which has, but again, still no. And I'm talking MCU. Obviously, referring to like all Marvel or all superhero trilogies, my answer is Sam Raimi trilogy. Yeah. That is the best. And then I'd probably go Guardians and then I go Dark Knight.
Well, Dark Knight's not Marvel.
No, I think I said all superheroes.
All superhero.
Yeah. Trilogies in general.
If you say John Wick.
I was gonna say John Wick. I'm literally staring at John Wick. It is.
I mean, it is good. I don't know. Sometimes it get gratuitous.
But they're so good. They're like they did what they sought to do perfectly.
Yeah, I did really like the last one.
Yeah, I forget it's a quad.
It's a quad, yeah.
A quad and whatever.
So does it count then?
I think it does. 4? It really does.
Because like the Avengers is 4 technically.
I wouldn't throw Avengers on there though.
Yeah.
Trilogy. Oh, then you have like, of course,
the Star Wars.
Star Wars. I just thought about that.
Yeah.
Which I like them equally, and I know it's like a hot take, but I like them equally because for me it goes. For weighting it. My number 1 is Revenge of the Sith. Then number 2 is Return of the Jedi. Then number 3 is probably Empire Strikes Back. And then
don't do it.
I really love Phantom Menace. Number 1. And then I really fuck with a tide.
You're gonna put Clone Wars?
I like
original Star Wars.
I'm a prequel baby.
You are. It's so gross.
I think but obviously the worst trilogy is the newest ones.
Yeah.
I just didn't like New Hope is nice. It's just like Return of the Jedi was my favorite for a minute until I saw Revenge of the Sith. I'm gonna be honest. Because you showed me the original trilogy before I saw the prequels. Even though they came out.
If I'm being honest. I'm really, really pissed that they killed off Kylo Ren. Actually, he could have
I'm pissed at the whole thing. They could have made
him too late.
They could have made Finn a Jedi. Like they could have done so many things.
There's so many ways it could have went.
Toy Story is probably the greatest trilogy. 1, 2, and 3. Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. Mom. Toy Story 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Not Shrek. Antonio Banderas.
Well, I mean, I still think Spider-Man because like that's my favorite. Obviously, people are saying. Does Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End count?
Yeah, they are actually.
It's an underrated one.
They're not. I don't know if they count because if that case, then you're gonna have Romeo and Juliet, Moulin Rouge, and what was the other one he did with that? It's the same director. It was like this thing. It was something in the desert, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Like yes, World's End, Shaun of the Dead, and Hot Fuzz are like his 3 Edgar Wright's, like that was a 3 thing he did, but like they don't really have any continuity. I think there's some, well, maybe there is some stuff. No, I don't think. Do we see anything from Shaun of the Dead in Hot Fuzz? I don't think so.
I think there is, but it's been so long since I've like paid attention. People like saying like The Godfather, and then
I've never seen it.
Never seen it, and Lord of the Rings is highly regarded as the number one, which I need to eventually watch again.
I don't know. We watched it with Andy, and I was just like,
it's because the problem is we watched it all in one day.
We did.
I don't know how we did that.
I don't either.
It was a fever dream. Back to the Future.
Back to the Future is a good trilogy. I wouldn't put it up there with like.
I don't love Back to the Future. And I know people would get mad when I say that, but I just don't love Back to the Future.
I think there's a lot of datedness in it.
Yes.
So, like, honestly, if you were gonna like any of them, I think you'd like the third one the best, the one where they go back in the Western time, just because like it's Western. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
nobody when it came out would be able to relate to that.
Ooh, Austin Powers.
Yeah, that's a really good one too.
I need to watch Rush Hour. That was the last thing on here.
Anyhow, so yeah, if you haven't seen Deadpool.
Oh yeah, we briefly talked about it and then like just stopped.
Well, because we were talking about, I was thinking earlier about the trilogy. It's a really good trilogy.
I won't spoil it. They've been saying not to spoil it, so I won't spoil it. It's a great movie though. Like it's really, I think it's definitely better than 2. Is it better than 1? I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to wait until I watch it again, which I'm not gonna pay to watch it again. I'll wait till it comes out.
Yeah.
On streaming, but I'll definitely rewatch it. It's a movie I want to rewatch. The only reason I haven't like rewatched some like Guardians 3. It's because I just don't want to cry.
I want to cry, yeah.
Like, that was the last time I cried in a movie theater, and I just don't feel like doing that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was something else I had, like, puttering around in my brain?
Never heard anybody use that word.
I don't know. It's
puttering?
Yeah.
Puttering?
I don't think anybody's used it for their brain. They usually just talk about, like, when they're just, like, going around, like, doing, like,
I don't even know what the word means.
Well, putter, I don't, like, you know what putt-putt golf is, right?
Yes, mini golf.
Yeah, and it's like a little, like, I don't know how to explain it. Look it up.
Okay.
Like,
I will.
I know how I'm using it in the correct term. Maybe not for my brain, but, like, I know whatever. See, it's my favorite white phrase, whatever.
Is it a white phrase? And it is.
It is. It's like a white girl phrase specifically. Whatever. Just like puttering around. Like,
there's one that's putter is the thing. Putter, so it's like move with or make a rapid intermittent sound. So not that. And the other one is occupy oneself in a, I don't know that word. Desultory? But pleasant manner, doing a small number of tasks.
Yeah, just like little meaningless like things. You
know? I understood what it meant in context.
Yeah.
And the English language is weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
I don't have more on that. I'm just agreeing with you.
No, it really is.
I don't know. I'm glad that my head doesn't hurt anymore. I was sick the last few days, and I thought I was still like really, really sick this morning, and then realized that I didn't have any caffeine at all yesterday, and that's part of the reason my head hurt so bad. But it also makes me realize how bad my caffeine addiction is. Because like
I probably have a bad one too, because I have energy drink pretty much every day, and I haven't stopped gone off.
Yeah, I really wish you wouldn't do that.
I mean, the energy is like I don't mix it. I drink like the safest energy drinks.
Yeah, I know.
Because I can tell the difference between like that's just full of chemicals.
Yeah.
And one that's like on the better side for you.
It has like mostly vitamins.
Well, not even just that. Caffeine. It's just like the caffeine's coming from a natural source, and it's not mixed with like sugar, and other things that my heart doesn't like.
Yeah.
21 is still voice cracking.
I was like listening to your knees cracking like an old man.
Were they cracking?
Yeah, or it was your hand. I don't know what it was.
I had a dream the other night where I had a beard and a mustache, but it was like really gross. And I always wanted one, but like it was like the hair was like
wiry.
It actually felt like, remember when I did the play tombstone, and it was like that fake hair, and it, like you could peel it off.
Yeah.
It felt weird. It was like really weird. I've had multiple dreams where I've had like a mustache, and it feels gross. like abnormally gross.
Well, maybe that's your way of your body telling you don't really want that.
I also had a dream where I shaved like whatever I have off, and I hated it too. So I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. Everybody wants what they don't have.
And then when they have it,
yeah,
take it for granted.
I mean, I guess, yeah. No, I was accurate. I took my hair for granted for a long, long time and hated on it so much.
Yeah.
And now I would give anything to have that thickness and that curl back.
It's curling.
It's not like it.
It's thickening.
It's not thickening.
Into the thick of it.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing is, not that anybody cares, but I changed my birth control this past week, and I think because it's like I'm not getting any estrogen anymore because I was doing combination before. Only like the women that take birth control are probably gonna know what this means.
Yes, I know what it means.
But I'm just taking progesterone only now.
Combination.
Oh, shut up.
Estrogen.
Anyhow, it's just kind of sucks because I'm already perimenopausal, and like I've noticed the past few nights, like the sweating during the middle of the night is like so much worse.
That might be also a Texas thing because I've been doing that.
God, I promise it's different than what you're thinking.
I don't want to ask any further.
No, I'm just saying, like, I know when it's like it's like warm in the house, and when this is just like a me thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And I've also got like I'm breaking out. It's like I'm going through reverse puberty. It's terrible.
Pubing out hard.
I'm pubing out hard. Yeah. You're gonna go through it too. I just wanted you to finish that conversation. And she's like, "Ew, sick. Shut up."
Oh.
Hey, watch it.
Gross.
I don't know what's wrong with my brain. I mean, like a lot of things. Oh, you know what?
Shame.
There was actually something that somebody posted earlier. Look, I'm gonna bring out the glasses because it's this serious. Because I can't freaking see.
I've seen you wear those glasses in a minute.
I've been wearing them.
It's your Tina. Your
it's my Linda. My Linda Belcher glasses.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Shall I say? Should I say?
Should you say?
Should I say?
This is someone, I'm not going to say who this is, but someone posted this saying, unpopular opinion, mental health is a big problem. I understand this. However, there are way too many self-diagnosed crybabies out there that use it as an excuse to do nothing and make people feel bad for them. Instead, they should be doing something to solve their mental health problems. I'm so sick of people who present as a victim instead of making sure they are doing what they need to survive. Most of them are just unhealthy, not mentally ill. No one can be happy all the time. No one is. Get out of bed, find some hobbies, make friends, limit social media, gaming time, and do your best to develop a healthy lifestyle and guarantee that you'll start to see these symptoms disappear slowly.
Okay, let me dissect that like I'm a sushi chef.
I have a lot of opinions about that.
One, I'll play small devil's advocate. I think there are some people who truly are just being lazy. I do think those people exist. I'm not saying that's the majority. In fact, that's probably the only thing I'm going to give them in that post. Now let's continue. Who the fuck asked? What?
Right.
B, again, who the fuck asked? Like, no one, like, what is that? Who are you trying to reach with that? Unless you know someone personally, or you're just trying to say that for yourself.
Oh, it has to be something passive aggressive.
Yeah, that's like passive. Like, no one asked. Like, I know it's like such like a blah blah like used all the time, but literally no one asked. Also, it's just like you aren't other people, so you don't know other people's circumstances, and the fact that you can just genuinely or generally assume that people can make these drastic life choices or life changes because you maybe can is outlandish. It's wild.
It is giving very much pull yourself up by your bootstraps mentality, which is so toxic. Like,
and also dealing with mental health, you can be that is a type of unhealthy. They say right. You're just unhealthy. You're just unhealthy.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. What do you think mental illness is? Like, It bothers me so much because, like, like the fact that I went 40 plus years undiagnosed with CPTSD, undiagnosed with autism, I had ADHD, and everybody around me still just called me lazy. When actually, what you know of me, do I strike you as a lazy person at all? Like, I mean, burnout is such a real thing. And there's nothing you can do to push past it. You know what? I've been trying now for the past few years. He's watched me. He's watched me go, what happened to the person who was able to do all those other things before? She unmasked. She went through another trauma. I'm not able to anymore. Like, not at this time. I keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. It's not happening. Trust me, if I could will myself into not feeling all of the sensory things that I feel, not having the anxiety I have, not having the constant feeling of fight or flight every day because of the CPTSD, I would do it. I mean, I've got 23 years of sobriety. You think I lack willpower?
Yeah.
Like, it's such a gross take. And I'm really just, I'm so fed up with people. Like that whole, remember we were talking about it before, like what, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, talking about toxic positivity. Just like, I don't feel like I'm a negative person, but I do feel like I'm a realistic person. And I do feel like because of my neurodivergency and because of my trauma, I'm able to see a lot of the world that most people are able to gloss over. And that's not fun for me, but it's still there. Like, and me acknowledging it, I don't feel like that's being negative. It's like, this is realistic. This is what it is. I don't know. It's just like when I saw that, it just pissed me off so much. Like, hot take, nobody wants your unpopular opinion, all right? How about that?
Yeah. God, another voice crack?
I'm sorry.
I'm going to blame it on the exhaustion. Blame it on it. Blame it on William.
I don't know. It just really, really bugged me, and I don't understand. And I do. I feel like that post was probably directed at somebody. But because you were directing it at somebody, you like.
It also could have been just like rage baiting.
Maybe, yeah. I thought about that. I don't understand that.
Where'd you see it on?
No, it's on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably was. Like, and that's something I don't understand. Like, if I'm gonna state an opinion, it's an opinion I actually have. It's not for it to get views. It's because I feel like it's something important and it needs to be said. Like that I posted today about, I don't know if you saw that, I stitched, not that I don't watch CNN and all that mainstream media, like news wise, but they did do a thing, Rachel Maddow did, or no, it was Anderson Cooper on, this like app that right-wing conservatives have, made to report people in your county, to say that they're not legal to vote. So they're just like, you can just like pull someone's name and send it to them. And a lot of people have been kicked off of voter registration. Like, they were interviewing this one guy. He's like, I've lived in Denton County for 20 years. I've voted for 2 decades. And I had to like fight and prove that I'm me. So like, I've checked our voter registration, by the way. I will check it weekly until we are able to vote. But like, it's costing taxpayer money because the voter registrar, they have to like go take man hours to go through that. And he was talking about the one that's over that in that area, was just talking about how like exhausting it is. Jeez. And like they were saying there was this one lady that had reported like thousands just by herself.
I miss Obama. I miss Obama. Like, I know he wasn't perfect, but I miss Obama.
I don't know. I just like.
I miss it.
It's the hypocrisy of, oh, you know, you stole the election. You're not fair. When like your entire like side is doing stuff like that, or redlining comes from y'all, and just like, I don't know. It just frustrates me. But like I said, like, I didn't post that because I was rage baiting. I posted that because I was raged. Yeah. I was enraged because it's gross. And I hate that that's happening in the state. I can't say I love it anymore.
The stars are bright. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Now I'm thinking about Pee Wee Herman and when he's at the Alamo, he does that.
That's what I think of too. Actually, that's funny.
Have you gone to the Alamo?
What?
You haven't gone to the Alamo, right?
Bro, I haven't been past like this. Like the.
You've been to El Paso.
No, oh, I have.
Yeah.
That's Mexico.
Oh yeah, almost.
Got it. That's it. Besides El Paso, like I haven't been.
I'm trying to think the furthest south you've gone.
That is El Paso. Otherwise, it's like not.
Well, because my second half marathon was in San Antonio.
Yeah.
We did go. It's tiny.
Well, yeah. I mean, most things are compared to in like big cities in Texas.
No, I meant the Alamo is tiny.
Oh, a bit. I mean, yeah, it was made like hundreds of years ago. No.
Yeah. I mean, it was a cool thing to like. Hey, I went there. It's really just cool because of Pee Wee Herman.
Slaughtered a bunch of Mexicans.
Yeah, I know. They killed a lot of us too.
War. What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Sorry. I don't know. It's just like a bunch of ramble. What is ramble? Is there a Pokemon that makes that noise?
Oh, God. No, but there's
something.
Oh, can you say it again?
Ramble. What's that
Ramble.
It's from something that you watched.
Oh, my God.
And then it's going to bug me now.
Oh, it's Chowder.
It's what?
Chowder.
Oh, that is not what I was thinking.
Chowder Ram.
I don't even think that's one I really paid attention to that much when you had on either.
Ramble, I think it is. Ramble. Oh, it's not looking up. It's like something. It's like.
It's fine. We let it go. We'll let it go.
It's gonna bug me.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's wow. I don't remember.
I don't know. Stuff. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I've run out of things in my brain now.
Mom, I came in here empty-brained as hell.
I'm sorry. You did seem really tired before we started, which is crazy.
I've been tired since I woke up.
Yeah.
He has risen, tired.
I bet Jesus was exhausted, actually.
God, yeah, like what?
Like, can't you people just leave me alone?
God, I came back again.
I thought I was gonna sneak past y'all when I came back. You know someone's gonna be like, it's sacrilegious of you. You saw they freaked out about the Paris opening, and that wasn't even about the Last Supper. It was about Dionysus. I don't know how I ever say his name. Yeah. It was like mythology. Like, I swear to God, they want to be victims so bad.
Surprised there hasn't been like an animated or like live action not dramatization, but like reality show, but it's like just Greek gods. Because they are messy as hell.
I love mythology. I love, and it makes sense that that's what they saw their gods as, because they're just, like, giving them their attributes.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, this is what I would do if I was a god.
Well, I hope some
she's
of them,
actually kind of gross.
Zeus is gross.
There's a lot of Graping, sorry.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. But, like, Hercules is cool.
Hercules.
Yeah. Or, I'm trying to think of the other ones that are pretty cool. That's about it.
Yeah, because if you really look into more of them, it's just like sad.
Well, I think it's like the ones. It's more of like the ones like Persephone that they victimized, but like they were still pretty cool. Achilles is alright, right? I don't remember.
I know I learned about it multiple times.
Athena.
I don't know.
She was. I don't know. What is it? What's her name? Medusa.
Mm-hmm.
Like they like shows that. I always thought it was like, oh, what she was evil, but it was basically, wasn't she like cursed by one of the other goddesses?
Yeah.
Because of like them being jealousy. Yeah. Like, oh, terrible. But like again, it makes sense. They were just amplifying their human characteristics into gods. You know? So yeah, like that checks out. Whereas like other deities, they gave them more noble traits.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which that actually, if you believe in a god, wouldn't you want somebody who is like better than you? Like relatable, but also better.
I don't know.
You want a petty god?
I don't know if I want a petty god. I don't know what I want.
Okay. I'm sorry, you're tired.
No, I don't know where I am with religion.
It's just interesting. I was listening.
And I don't think I'm in a point in life where I care to think about that for an extended length. And I'm not saying that like, oh, don't bring it up. I mean, like, quite literally, I just don't know if like that's on my radar and it really needs to be. It's like that's for a rainy day. I want to get in touch with like if I want to decide like a religious whatever.
Well, no, I was just saying like it was just like a question. It wasn't like to get super deep into thought about it.
Sorry, I take everything deep. Whoa, whoa, that's not what I meant.
Okay, Lady Gaga. I was thinking because I was listening. I've been listening to Craig Ferguson's podcast Joy, and he had the one I was listening to recently was the one he had Dave Foley on, which is one of the original Kids in the Hall. And he was also like on News Radio. If you look up Dave Foley, I think you'd know who he is because he's been in a lot of stuff, right? And I didn't realize that Dave Foley's an atheist. And it's like Craig Ferguson used to be an atheist, and he's like, I don't consider myself an atheist anymore. He's like, I guess I believe there's something, I just don't know what that is. And Craig's whole thing was because Dave was like, well, he's like really into science, and Craig pointed out like being atheist is such a very like strong position to have. Like you're basically saying for a fact God doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So that seems like a weird take to have. You can say weird, but like kind of what he was getting at, and that's why he was like, that's why he stopped being an atheist basically. And plus he's like reading like a lot of like Socrates and a bunch of like well-known philosophers that were very educated, and they believed that there was something. So he's like, who am I to think I'm better than them, basically? He's like, I don't have pinned down what God is, but I believe there's something. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I was
gonna say I looked him up. I was gonna tell you after
that you don't know who he is.
I don't know who he is, but I do know who he is. Do you know what I know him from? There's only one thing.
What?
I don't even think you were thinking of this.
No.
It's his teacher in Sky High.
Oh yes, that's right. He is a teacher in Sky High.
I love Sky High. I love.
He's so good in that too. Oh my god! I just realized there's 2 Kids in the Hall members in that.
Yeah, I've also never heard of that. Honestly, I thought you were just saying New Kids on the Block and just like mixing it up.
Kids in the Hall is a sketch comedy. The troupe came out of Canada, and I didn't realize that like Lorne Michaels went up to see them, and because I guess some people like recommended that he go see him, and thinking about taking some of them for SNL. And he like went and like I think he wrote like a week later or whatever. He's like, I'm not going to do that because I think I'll really have something great. So instead he like worked to get them their show. And because if he had taken them, it would have broken up the group and we would have never had Kids in the Hall. And Craig asked him, would you have went? He's like, oh hell yeah, it was SNL.
Yeah.
Like, why would I go?
And that's when SNL was peak.
Yeah, but no, Kids in the Hall is so good. Like it's really really good. But not the principal, because the principal's what's her name, right? Is it the vice principal, the one with the dark hair? Has like the big.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
He's the other one that's from Kids in the Hall though. So I'm just saying that I just realized that there was 2 people from there that's in that movie. So I don't know. It was just like an interesting little whatever, or maybe it wasn't. I feel like this is very sporadic.
Like the others aren't.
Yeah, I feel like there's more cohesion in the other episodes, and this one is more. Hey, look, a squirrel.
Really?
No, that's
why we're in a house.
No, I was saying it.
That's what it's like. Tired. I was like, where? There's a squirrel in here?
No, there's a sloth.
I wish. I wish it was an actual sloth. Sloths are amazing. Man.
I just want to see them eat with their little hands in person.
They're vicious though.
Yeah,
I'd be scared as fuck.
I didn't say I wanted to see it in my house. It's like from a distance, but like
that's
in
what
real life.
The inhumane zoos are for. I don't want to see the dangerous animal. Actually, I just want to mock at it and laugh and point at that. One of the best clips ever is like, it was like a daughter and a father and like multiple. They had 2 daughters, but the main daughter was like, I think the kid was like throwing something at a baboon and it threw its shit at her. And like it went from the dad from progressively laughing to like being like and like
wait,
and
like
almost threw up. Yes.
Oh, I thought it was like at the glass.
No, it was one of those chain zoos or like the fence, like the bar zoos.
Oh.
Yeah. Baboons are scary.
No,
they're
like
probably the
scare
scariest ones to me.
Like because of how intelligent they are
And
and
how
the strength
strong
they have. Yeah.
And they can shit on command.
Like
anybody trying to grate me, I just shit on them.
Is that from Donald Glover's?
Yeah, I reference that sketch comedy so much. Not sketch comedy, that comedy stand up so much.
No, now I'm thinking about. I forgot which NFL player it is. It says he would pee on himself when the huddles.
I don't remember.
To get people to get off of. Like, you know what? Again, I'm gonna go back like last week. There's some things I don't need to know. Keep it to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a person who likes knowing things. Like, unknown scares me, but like there are some things I just don't need to know. I thought you were gonna letterbox me again.
I forgot.
No, too tired.
I think we can come up with one, but I don't know.
Huh?
I think I can come up with one.
No, it's fine.
I can do that.
Maybe next week.
Yeah,
maybe
next week.
Less tired. Anyhow, I'm not sure how good this one's gonna turn out because I think I did most of the talking, so y'all forgive me.
Hey, no, I did some talking.
You did do some talking, but I'm saying like I did the majority of the talking.
No, I think it's just you're talking about when you talked about that person that made the post. So you talking for like a long time, but I talked quite a bit in the beginning. Right.
I was jibber jabbering.
Jibber jabber.
Jibber jabber. It's a game.
Want. Ooh, it's not Crowder. Is it? Oh, is it Star Wars? Roger.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Roger. And that's from the prequels. Roger.
I hate little Anakin.
I love little Anakin, and it's so messed up what they did to him. It is so messed up what they did to the actor.
They're all whiny babies. Oh, you mean what they did to Hayden Christensen?
No,
the little kid.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, fans are weird.
Yeah.
Like the parasocial relationships that people have with like,
which is like,
I don't think I'm friends with celebrities.
I'm about to start my streaming career, and hopefully I achieve some level of success. And that's when I like wondered like how that actually is. I was wondering that in general because like I like wanted to do the acting route, and I still want to do that. And no matter what I want to do, if I achieve success in that, there would be the element of parasocial relationships if I accumulated people who like liked my work.
Yeah.
And just like I've adamantly talked about how I don't like knowing stuff about celebrities.
Yeah.
So I don't know how if I were to be famous, how I would be as someone who's famous.
I think about like when, not if, but when our podcast blows up, like we go out to like wherever, and like if there's ever like if it ever reached a level where there'd be like paparazzi and stuff, like that grosses me out. I look like a troll most of the time.
And when I think of paparazzi, I think of two things. I think of one, leave her alone.
Which is, he was accurate.
Yeah, he was accurate.
Yeah.
Bro was spitting.
Yeah.
Not just tears. And then number two, I think of when Michael Cera talks about, I think I saw on the Hot Ones, where like this dude would just follow him to the grocery store and he's trying to get away on his bike this whole time. It was like really creepy. Which is like weird. And it's like, yeah, that's gross.
Again, I just have a few pictures when they're out at like a literal like Hollywood party, right? Like that, fine. Like back in the days when like Elizabeth Taylor and stuff, like before they were being hounded everywhere. It's just like
back in the racist times.
Well, yeah, I don't want to go back to being racist, but I'm saying let there be some mystery.
I know it was like months ago, almost a year, but the fact that Taylor Swift said she wanted to go back to like I want to go back to the 30s, but without the race, it was like such.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean,
I know this. This is a hot take. I know I'm about to name some of the two biggest fan groups. One of them definitely declined.
I already know.
But I think the world would be a better place if Taylor Swift and Drake just stopped making music.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say someone else, and I was like,
no, I think she's fine.
Yeah.
But no, I think if Taylor Swift and Drake announced their retirement, I think the world would go up. I think Doomsday Clock would go back too.
I
think cancer would be cured.
I feel the kind of way that you're comparing Taylor Swift and Drake, though.
I'm not. One's very much worse. In two ways, music wise and human wise. But like, why do I need another Taylor Swift album? Like, who needs another Taylor Swift album? Like, honestly,
Who throws a cupcake? Honestly. God, I love that so much.
Like, I need to be like some Taylor Swift like sing battle. Who's she gonna beef with?
Oh, like a versus?
Yeah, who's the equivalent of who's the Kendrick to Taylor Swift's like Drake? Who could? I know she started beef with like Charlie XCX or something.
Did she?
I think she like, and I think she also
would it
like,
be Katy Perry?
Isn't Charlie XCX British, right?
Yes.
I saw. Didn't she like release a British version just to spite her? I think she did or something like that.
Would it be Katy Perry though?
No, because I don't like Katy Perry. I want someone to beat Taylor Swift.
Oh.
But Taylor Swift is probably like the penultimate pop star. So I don't even know if there's one bigger or the equivalent that Kendrick would be.
Well, you'd have to think they're around this. You want them to be around the same like generation. That's generally what a versus is. Like.
I was saying rap beef. I wasn't saying versus. I was saying the equivalent of rap beef with Drake to Kendrick.
Well, still, they would need to be around.
I need someone to end Taylor Swift's career. That's what I'm getting towards.
There's a lot of people think Olivia Rodrigo might.
I think I have a better chance of getting struck by lightning twice while scuba diving in outer space.
It could be Chappell Roan. She's taken over, man.
Olivia Rodrigo fell off hard, I think, and I called it.
No, she didn't.
What's the most thing? When's the last time you heard an Olivia Rodrigo song?
It's like about 6 months ago. I don't know.
That was good. Her whole album was a ripoff of Paramore.
Oh my god. Yes, she has credited how much she loves Paramore. I don't know why. I don't know why you like.
Yeah, I
indiscriminately hate people sometimes.
No, here, look. Hey, look at us. Hey,
what?
No.
Look at us.
I love fried chicken, but I'm not gonna open a fried chicken joint and then buy my fried chicken from KFC and sell it.
Oh my god! Did you just call her KFC chicken?
Like, why does it taste like?
I'm just saying
herbs and spices.
She's very intelligent.
Hey, I just love KFC. I love KFC. I was inspired by KFC.
Oh my god!
I was inspired by KFC.
I think she actually sang with Paramore not too long ago as well. Like, I don't know. Haley has no beef with her. You don't need to have any beef.
Haley doesn't have to have beef with anybody because that'd be ridiculous.
You'll just beef for her.
Yeah.
Because you're a vegetarian.
Is she vegetarian?
No, I don't know. No, it's from that 3OH song.
Oh.
Yeah. It's because tell your boyfriend I'm a vegetarian and I'm fucking scared of him. It's such a hard ass line.
Whoa.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who would be a versus for her in this generation or her generation, honestly.
Adele.
But they're not the same kind of singer.
Yeah, and Kendrick is not the same kind of rapper as
That's
Drake,
true,
and he ended his career. I'm not saying it just has to be someone who can end her career.
Okay,
that's it.
She doesn't need her career ended. She just needs some anti-racist, like deconstructing. That's really all it is. Not that she's racist. I'm saying she needs some anti-racist deconstructing.
She could take a break. That's all I'm saying.
She could take a break. She'll like stop, putting album out. Just like take a break. And that's not me being sexist. It's just like, aren't you tired? I would be tired. Like, it's a lot. But maybe she could be. Maybe she's gonna be like, 35, I'm done. Because she has enough. She could be fine. She's still like early 30s.
She has more than enough.
I don't know. No, I mean, like, yes, she does have enough apple.
I don't know. All that money, I kind of want more.
I don't know. It's just weird to me. As a woman, I don't feel comfortable telling another woman what she should do.
I didn't say what she should do. I said I think the world would be a better place if she were to take a break. I'm not saying take a break.
We're going to get so much hate.
And?
Actually, no one really watches, so it's fine.
No, I'm sad.
I'm just kidding. There's people watching. We're growing. But if you're a Taylor Swift fan, I mean, I listen to her stuff.
I listen to her older stuff.
We acknowledge that she is talented, correct?
Yeah, she's... Yeah. That's not... I never said she's bad.
We were just saying, give room for other people to win some Grammys. Miley.
Oh, yeah. Miley is a much better singer than Taylor
Swift. Well, she's a much better singer, yeah. I don't think anybody's saying, like, Taylor's, like, an amazing singer.
Artist, performer.
Yeah.
Like, why do we have so many Taylor Swift another album and we still don't have a Rihanna album? That's all I'm saying.
That's because she keeps getting pregnant. You can blame
there was literally a
pregnant
like Olympian. You guys see that?
Yeah, I remember.
No, this Olympics.
Oh, this Olympics too?
Yeah, I think she won a medal.
I did not know that.
So Rihanna, you can win a Grammy.
You could. Well, she doesn't need to. She's a billionaire.
It's not about the money. It's about the art.
But they see there goes that parasocial relationship that we demand another album from her.
I'm, you know, when I say it, I'm joking.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I really don't care. Like, do whatever you want.
Yeah. Well,
except
within
for, like,
reason.
Murder a puppy.
God, I don't know why you to go to right to murdering puppies.
It's the darkest thing I could think of at this moment.
It's probably is one of the darkest. Oh, God. John Wick, where are you when we need you? Rihanna's murdering puppies. Look, somebody's gonna.
Okay, now
I'm joking.
Now I gotta stop. I gotta stop. All right, yeah.
Oh well, we're delirious because we're both tired.
I love you.
I love you.
To the back.
To the back. You're making this weird.
To the back.
To the back. Podcast. Don't Squidward it.